Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Today, I'm going to be giving some first date tips, y'all. So, when you meet someone and, you have a date, the first date is always the most nerve-wracking date because you just met this person. This is the first time you're actually hanging out with the person. And sometimes you just want to hear some advice or hear some tips on what to do and what not to do on the first date. So, tip number one, safety comes first. So, when you first meet someone, and you're about to go on a first date with them, don't allow them to pick you up from your house. So I'm just going to give a quick example. Let's say you were in the supermarket and the guy approached you and he complimented you. He tries to talk to you. And let's say you guys were talking for like a week and then he asks you to go on a date. So of course, this is going to be your first date of you knowing him within the week. So because you met him in a supermarket and you barely know him, you don't have any mutual friends through him, I would suggest on the first date, drive to the location of the date, or if you don't have a car, you can take public transportation or Lyft, Uber. There's so many different forms of public transportation. The reason why I say this is because, safety comes first, especially for us ladies. You don't, especially if you're going on a first date and you don't know the person at all. It would be a different story if, the person you're going on a first date with is like a friend to a family member or one of a friend to one of your friends. Like if you know them through someone, then you don't have to worry about this. They can pick you up because you know them through someone. But if you don't know them at all through anyone, I would suggest to meet them on the date and meet them at the location. Tip number two, ladies, make sure you wear a great looking outfit, y'all. So make sure you iron your clothes when you go on your first date and you don't wear anything too revealing because if you wear something too revealing, it may send the wrong message to your date. So don't wear anything too short or anything showing too much skin, so some examples of some nice things you could wear could be, a dress. You can also wear pants with a nice top. You can also wear a jumpsuit or a romper. There's so many different things you can wear. Just make sure it's not too revealing and just make sure you iron your clothes and it's not wrinkled. So that's tip number two. Tip number three, y'all. So ladies, we wear makeup sometimes. If you do wear makeup, make sure it's natural and not too dramatic or cakey because this is the first date. So you don't want to overdo it with the makeup. So ladies, you could wear foundation, concealer, eyelashes, maybe lipstick, lip gloss. And yeah, those are some nice things to do. Also, you can also make sure you do your nails. You don't always have to wear, fake nails. You can always just paint your nails with nail polish because I know not everyone likes acrylic nails. So painting your nails with nail polish is good enough and it's girly. So tip number four, ladies, you can wear also scented body oil or perfume. Let's talk about the perfume. So perfume is really great to spray on your clothes, especially when you go on a date or even if you just go to work or if you just go outside because it leaves a great aroma on you. It makes you smell very good. And there's different types of perfume. There's some perfume that smells like flowers, that smells really sweet. And let's not forget scented body oils. The scented body oil is also great to wear on the first date because not only does it smell good, but it keeps your skin so moisturized. And actually, I know a really great company that has scented body oil. I'm actually going to insert a little clip talking about this website and their body oil. Take a look at this, y'all. One of my favorite product that they have is this Mango and Peach Luxury Body Oil. Y'all, this smells so good. It will keep your skin so moisturized and soft. Check them out. Always having a sale. Check them out at www.venturebaybeauty.com. Their link to their website will also be in my description box below. So yes, y'all, you can either wear perfume or body oil, whichever one is good. Or, some people even wear both. So yes, tip number five, y'all. make sure that wherever you go on the first date, you always let someone know where you are. For example, like let's say you go on a first date with someone who you just met a few weeks ago. Make sure before you go on that date, you tell a friend or a family member. Like if you're going to a restaurant, make sure you tell your friend the name of the restaurant, the time you're going, just to be safe, especially for us ladies, because do y'all watch the news? There's so many things going on nowadays. So it's always good to let someone be aware of where you are, especially if you meet someone for the first time. And if you're hanging out with the person for the first time, as you get to know the person, you probably won't have to do this because you know them and you feel comfortable and safe around them. But when you first meet someone, and especially when you go on a first date, it could be very nervous and it can be uncomfortable sometimes. And, some people might be shy and some people might even be scared. So just to be safe, make sure you let someone know where you're going, just to be safe. And now our last tip we're going to give is to be yourself. Sometimes it could be very nerve-wracking and uncomfortable to meet someone and go on a date with them for the first time. And, just be yourself. Don't act like someone you're not. Don't show off. It's very normal to feel shy during the first date because this is someone that you don't really know and you're actually hanging out with for the first time. So, some things that can help you overcome feeling nervous is, before you go on a date with the person, make sure you give it some time. So for example, let's say you met someone in a supermarket and you guys start talking, before you guys go on a first date, make sure you have a conversation with the person on the phone. Give it a few days or a few weeks before you actually go on a first date with the person. This will allow you to feel more comfortable with the person, and this will also allow you to get used to having conversations with the person. And this can also prevent you from being extremely shy when you guys finally meet up to go on a date. So that helps. Don't always rush to go on a first date after meeting someone. Like speaking to them on the phone before going on a first date will also allow you to know whether or not the person is able to hold a conversation. Because believe it or not, if a person cannot hold a conversation, it might be awkward during the first date. So you make sure you want to go on a date with someone who can hold a conversation. So it's because if the person can't keep a conversation, you won't know what to say. There will be like awkward silence. So that's why I suggest speaking with them on the phone first, getting to know them, seeing if the person can hold a conversation. So yeah, that concludes our first date tips. Please let me know what other topic you would like for us to talk about. You can either email us, and our email is in the description box below, or you can either write it in our comments. That's it for today. I hope you all have a nice day. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.